Ireland is a small, independent country located in northwestern Europe. It occupies about 5/6 of the island of Ireland, while the remaining portion is Northern Ireland, which is part of the United Kingdom. The capital and largest city of Ireland is Dublin, a vibrant urban center that serves as the country's political, cultural, and economic hub. Ireland is often called the Emerald Isle, a nickname inspired by its lush, green landscape. Much of the countryside is covered in rolling farmland used primarily for pasture, especially in the central regions. Around the coasts, mountains rise dramatically, creating a diverse and picturesque natural environment. This scenery, combined with a mild climate, contributes to Ireland's strong appeal for both visitors and residents. The Irish people are widely regarded as friendly, warm, and easygoing. Social interaction plays a big role in daily life, and small talk is common, even among strangers. Politeness is deeply ingrained in the culture, with frequent use of phrases like please and thank you. Requests are often phrased indirectly to sound more courteous. For example, instead of saying, "Open the window," someone might say, "I was wondering if you could open the window, please." Despite this welcoming nature, forming deep relationships with Irish people can sometimes take time, especially for newcomers. This social dynamic is partly rooted in Ireland's long and complex history. For centuries, the country experienced hardship, including periods of English and later British rule. One of the most devastating events was the Great Famine in the 1840s, when a potato blight caused widespread starvation and disease. Approximately 1 million people died, and at least another million immigrated. The population declined dramatically, and immigration continued for decades due to economic challenges. As a result of these struggles, Irish society developed strong internal bonds. Families and local communities became essential sources of support and identity. This led to a deep sense of loyalty within established social groups, but also a certain cautiousness toward outsiders. While Irish people are approachable and friendly on the surface, integrating into close-knit circles can be more challenging for those who are new to the country. Geographically, Ireland holds a highly advantageous position. It is one of the European countries closest to North America, particularly the United States and Canada. It also serves as a convenient base for travel across Europe. The UK is less than an hour away by air, while cities like Barcelona and Rome are only a few hours' flight. This accessibility makes Ireland an attractive location for international travelers and professionals alike. In recent years, Ireland has become an international hub with a growing expatriate population. Around 1.1 million foreign nationals live in the country, accounting for over 1/5 of the total population of approximately 5.2 million. English being an official language further enhances its appeal, especially for people from English-speaking countries seeking opportunities to live, study, or work abroad. Ireland is also known for its relatively low crime rates. The National Police Force, Garda Síochána, translates to Guardians of the Peace. Unlike in many other countries, Irish police officers are typically unarmed, carrying weapons only in extreme situations such as terrorism or major criminal operations. Civilian gun ownership is also relatively low, contributing to the country's reputation as a safe and stable place to live. Healthcare in Ireland is largely government-funded and accessible to all permanent residents. While some services may require out-of-pocket payments, the overall quality of care is high. The system is managed by the Health Service Executive, HSE, which provides free care for certain low-income groups and older residents who meet income criteria. However, one drawback is long waiting times for non-emergency procedures, often due to high demand and a shortage of medical professionals. Many Irish doctors choose to work abroad, particularly in countries like Australia, where pay and working conditions are often more favorable. Housing is another major challenge in Ireland. Property prices and rents have risen significantly in recent years, driven by limited supply. This is especially noticeable in Dublin, where demand is high and availability is low. Securing a mortgage can also be difficult, particularly for expatriates, who are often viewed as higher-risk borrowers and may face stricter conditions or higher interest rates. On the positive side, Ireland offers a strong work-life balance compared to many other countries. The average full-time workweek is around 39 hours, and part-time employment is relatively common. While full-time hours are slightly longer than in some European countries, like Germany or France, the overall work culture emphasizes flexibility and balance. Dublin, as the capital, is home to more than 500,000 people and hosts a large expatriate community. It is a major center for employment and education, with institutions such as Trinity College Dublin and University College Dublin attracting students from around the world. However, living in Dublin comes with high costs, particularly in terms of rent, making it one of the most expensive cities for renters globally. In summary, Ireland offers a unique blend of natural beauty, rich history, and modern opportunities. Its welcoming culture, strategic location, and high quality of life make it an attractive destination. At the same time, challenges such as housing shortages and healthcare delays highlight areas where the country continues to evolve. Dublin, as the economic and cultural center of Ireland, is also the most expensive place to live in the country, especially when it comes to housing. Renting in the city can be a significant financial commitment. On average, a one-bedroom apartment in the city center typically costs between $1,900 and $2,300 per month. In suburban areas, prices are somewhat lower, usually ranging from $1,500 to $1,900. However, these figures can fluctuate widely depending on factors such as the neighborhood, the size of the apartment, its age, and its overall condition. Newer or centrally located properties often command much higher prices, reflecting strong demand and limited housing supply. On the western coast of Ireland lies Galway, a much smaller and more relaxed city compared to Dublin. Galway offers a lower cost of living, making it an attractive option for those seeking affordability without sacrificing quality of life. Situated along the Atlantic Ocean, the city boasts stunning coastal views, though it is also known for its frequent rainfall. Rental prices in Galway are more moderate, with one-bedroom apartments typically costing between $1,200 and $1,500 per month. Beyond affordability, Galway is widely celebrated for its rich cultural scene, historical charm, and vibrant arts community. It is an ideal destination for individuals who prefer a slower pace of life while still enjoying access to cultural activities and a lively social environment. Further south, Cork stands as Ireland's second-largest city. Known for its laid-back atmosphere, compact layout, and relative affordability, Cork presents another appealing alternative to Dublin. Rental prices for a one-bedroom apartment in Cork generally range from $1,400 to $1,800 per month. The city is home to several major international companies, making it a strong choice for professionals relocating for work. At the same time, Cork maintains a lively and youthful energy, thanks in part to its large student population and steady flow of tourists. This blend of professional opportunity and social vibrancy gives Cork a unique character that appeals to a wide range of residents. A defining aspect of Irish culture is its strong connection to pub life. Pubs are not just places to drink, they are central to social interaction and community bonding. For many people, this is one of Ireland's most attractive features. Evenings often involve gathering at a local pub after work, enjoying conversation, music, and a drink. Watching the sunset with a pint or raising a glass during important life events, including commemorations, are deeply ingrained traditions. However, this heavy emphasis on alcohol-centered socializing may not appeal to everyone. For individuals who do not drink, adjusting to Ireland's social scene can sometimes be challenging. Alcohol has been a part of Irish culture for centuries, and its influence remains strong today. Statistics indicate that around 44% of Irish adults consume alcohol at least once a week, and the average person drinks approximately 10 liters of alcohol annually. Despite this, attitudes toward drinking are gradually evolving. In recent years, rising alcohol prices have begun to dampen consumption. This shift is partly due to government policies such as minimum unit pricing, introduced in 2022, which sets a baseline cost per unit of alcohol. As a result, Ireland has become one of the most expensive countries in Europe for purchasing alcoholic beverages. Additionally, high taxation on alcohol further contributes to these elevated prices. One of the most famous drinking spots in Dublin is Temple Bar, established in 1840. It is widely recognized for its iconic location and its extensive collection of over 450 rare whiskies, the largest in Ireland. While Temple Bar is extremely popular with tourists, many locals view it as overpriced and less authentic. Pubs in this area often cater primarily to visitors, and prices for food and drinks can be 30 to 50% higher than in other parts of the city. For those seeking a more genuine Irish pub experience, exploring neighborhoods outside this district is usually recommended. Additionally, the area can occasionally become rowdy, particularly at night, with rep. In response to concerns about excessive drinking, the Irish government has taken steps to promote more responsible alcohol consumption. Public awareness campaigns and stricter regulations aim to encourage healthier habits. At the same time, there has been a growing movement toward alternative social spaces. In recent years, sober venues, including alcohol-free pubs, have begun to emerge, offering new options for socializing without the presence of alcohol. This reflects a gradual cultural shift toward inclusivity and balance. An important cultural highlight in Ireland is St. Patrick's Day, celebrated annually on March 17th. This national holiday honors the life and legacy of St. Patrick, who is credited with bringing Christianity to Ireland in the 5th century. St. Patrick's Day is a vibrant celebration of Irish identity, heritage, and culture. Across the country, cities and towns host large parades featuring music, dance, and colorful displays. People dress in green, a color strongly associated with Ireland, and participate in festivities that include feasting, social gatherings, and, for many, drinking. The celebrations are not limited to Ireland alone. St. Patrick's Day is recognized worldwide, particularly in countries with large Irish diaspora communities. However, experiencing it in Ireland offers a uniquely authentic perspective. The atmosphere is festive and communal, with a strong emphasis on national pride and cultural expression. In conclusion, Ireland presents a diverse living experience shaped by its cities, culture, and traditions. While Dublin offers economic opportunities and urban excitement, cities like Galway and Cork provide more affordable and relaxed alternatives. At the same time, Ireland's strong pub culture and evolving attitudes toward alcohol highlight both its traditions and its adaptability. Combined with rich cultural celebrations like St. Patrick's Day, the country continues to offer a dynamic and engaging environment for both residents and visitors. Community events play an important role in Irish life, bringing people together in a lively and joyful celebration of national identity and pride. Throughout the year, and especially during major occasions like St. Patrick's Day, people gather to honor St. Patrick, celebrating their shared heritage through parades, music, dancing, and social festivities. These events reflect the strong sense of community that defines Ireland. When it comes to the cost of living, fuel prices in Ireland are notably high. Gasoline averages around $2.10 per liter, while diesel is even more expensive at approximately $2.50 per liter. A major reason for these high costs is taxation. Over half of the price at the pump is made up of government taxes. In fact, Ireland has some of the highest fuel taxes in Europe, with about 64 cents per liter going directly to taxes on both gasoline and diesel. For comparison, fuel prices in the United Kingdom are slightly lower. Gasoline there averages about $1.75 per liter, while diesel costs around $1.80 per liter. Although taxes still represent a large portion of fuel prices in the UK, roughly 60% for gasoline and 55% for diesel, they are not as high as those in Ireland. In the United States, fuel is significantly cheaper. Gasoline averages about 92 cents per liter, and diesel costs roughly $1 per liter. Taxes in the US make up only about 18% to 22% of the total fuel price, which explains the lower overall cost. In summary, drivers in Ireland can expect to pay about twice as much for fuel as those in the United States, and around 20 to 25% more than drivers in the United Kingdom. Ireland is also well known for its weather, which is often described as gloomy and unpredictable. Rain is frequent throughout the year, and it is not uncommon to experience sunshine and showers within the same day or even the same afternoon. While snowfall is rare, temperatures can feel cool for much of the year. For those who prefer consistent sunshine and warm climates, Ireland's weather may not be ideal, but its ever-changing skies are part of the country's unique charm. Sports are another key aspect of Irish culture, with traditional games playing a central role in national identity. Gaelic football and hurling are the two most popular sports in the country. Gaelic football, often considered the national sport, involves two teams of 15 players who aim to score by kicking or punching a ball into a goal or over a crossbar. It is widely played at the amateur level across Ireland, with the All-Ireland Senior Football Championship serving as a major highlight each year. Hurling, known for its speed and intensity, is played using wooden sticks called hullies and a small ball known as a slitter. Players aim to strike the ball into a goal or over a crossbar, similar to Gaelic football. The All-Ireland Senior Hurling Championship is another significant event in the Irish sporting calendar. Both sports are deeply rooted in tradition and are a source of pride.